throw out your last matches. You got wet. I guess. I don't know what we're talking about. I don't know. I'm tired. I'm so tired. Oh, I do want to remind people, if you want, please submit to that one thing that we do. Don't Make Us Bored, the show where essentially we just watch people play games, sometimes do speedruns or showcases, blah, 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 and we laugh, and then if we're bored, we kick you out. Yeah, submit to that. I would love to see some more submissions. I think we have enough for this upcoming Tuesday, but still, we sometimes do shuffle things up and bring in people who submit last minute. That would be cool. Also, be aware that on Monday night, we are doing a race of Epic Dumpster Bear 2. That's going to be over at the Big Bad Gameathon channel. I believe I will be streaming to my channel as well. We'll definitely have a link, though, so that people know. And Bill B. Coder, thank you for the gift sub. Yeah, Epic Dumpster Bear 2. That's right. Bears in dumpsters. Gotta love it. Okay, you've all been waiting with bated breath, and I think someone who has put in way too much work this weekend and somehow got even more work on our channel. Please welcome on in Glitch Witch. Glitch Witch! Glitch Witch! Glitch Witch! Glitch Witch! Secret Mana. Hey, hi. Hello, Glitch Witch.
I put in a lot of work this weekend. Aw, thank you.
Well, power up with pride. It's been going great.
Has been? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I really enjoyed playing that mushy game. That was a blast. And all of the runs that I've seen so far, even though some of them have been overestimate, they have been an amazing time. Absolutely amazing.
And somehow, like, half the runs on that marathon are going over estimates, so everyone's in good company, yet somehow is running ahead, which is also, like, I don't know how that works, but I'm all in on it. Let's go.
That's pretty funny. Honestly, well, I ran Kid Cool for Power Up with Pride once, and I went over estimate.
Heck yeah.
So, that's just kind of the thing.
I almost asked you, what's your earliest Prosentia memory? And obviously, that's a dumb question to ask you.
What does that mean? My earliest Prosentia memory?
My earliest Prosentia memory is Wolf Quest.
I remember looking in a mirror when I was like 3 or 4. Something like that. I think that was my first one when I finally realized that I existed. Yeah.
I'm really happy that you've realized you existed. That's super good news. And I don't know if this tournament would be here if you didn't. I mean, I'll do my best, but I don't want to unmake this reality.
Well, you know what? Let's have the parallel universe handle that. Let's focus on the here, now, and the current existence. What game do we have?
I was about to ask you the same thing, but I think I have the answer. Our video game today is Wonder Momo on the PC Engine.
Woo! Look at that kick.
It is quite a kick. I really wanted to give the arcade version at first, but no, let's be a little nicer, especially to the 12 pointers.
Oh, yeah. People are asking what my first memory is of when I was Brosentia. Well, it was when Mike Uyama told me my name was Brosentia now. I'm like, Mike? He's like, your current username sucks, you're Brosentia. So.
What, can I ask what your username was?
Nope.
Okay. All right.
Because it was stupid. He was right.
Was there a fox or a wolf in the name?
No, but it was definitely one of those weird furry names, you know, the ones that people overthink. They're like, I need to find my inner self. Yeah.
Well,
it's one of those. And then you realize that everybody else is like, we can't remember how to say that. It's dumb. Okay. And then
no, but I won't tell anyone. It's fine. I won't even ask anymore. I'm not going to push you for the secret Prosentia lore.
Whatever. It's probably all over the internet at this point. I don't even care. But I'm not going to tell you. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's fine.
Hey,
I'll just
Trisha
check the
Bunny.
Prosentia Wikipedia page. Let's see.
Oh, Ascension. No.
Prosentia Wikipedia.
No.
Nope, you don't. Okay, so the second result for Brossentia Wikipedia is paper mulberry. So do you want to tell us anything about paper mulberry?
What the crap is that?
I don't know.
I
It
mean,
came up under your name.
what? Can you give me the link? I need to check that out. Why are mulberries talking about me?
Wikipedia Brossentia, I see. Okay, now it's the first result.
That's because you clicked on it.
I did not click on it.
You're encouraging Google, okay?
Here's my challenge to chat. Go to Google, just type Wikipedia Brossentia. Google is 2 phrases. And tell me if it's not paper mulberry. I'm probably alone in this.
Oh yeah, I did speedrun Little Big Planet back in the day. That was a fun speedrun.
Yeah, there's the Little Big Planet. There's the most horrifying parasites YouTube video.
What?
And some late show thing. Your Twitter account is the second thing to come up when you search for Brossentia.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. The genus of this paper mulberry thing is Brossentia.
Oh my gosh, I'm a mulberry plant. We finally figured out my species. I'm a mulberry plant.
There you go. We've got it. We understand Brossentia finally.
Everybody, life is now complete.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Well, that's cool. You
Now
know,
you need a new avatar.
I knew I always liked mulberries for a reason.
Oh my goodness.
By the way, I don't think I paid enough attention. Who's doing audio?
Dragon's gonna do audio.
Okay. What? Don't make fun of me because I'm a tree.
This is not something I expected to come across today.
Yeah, I'm gonna laugh at
time
Brossentia because he's a tree. Freaking
Every
mulberry. Eat me.
Every time I get in a chat with you, it's like, well, let's talk about toilet spells, or here's this mulberry plant that's secretly you, and the fun never ends.
Hey, the toilet magic is solid.
The toilet magic is solid.
Well, let's move on from there.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, welcome to
I'm not saying any more
Ku5ogrande,
words.
everybody. Yeah, let me see what this game sounds like. It sounds like nothing. Yeah. By the way, warning for everybody: there will be flashing lights because there is some on the title screen. It's good for you to know.
I think
hear
that's
a little
all
bit.
there is, I think. Wonder Momo is a game. I see someone saying Wonder Momo is great. It's I don't know. I beat it, and it's certainly a game, and it was a time I had, and I'll say the arcade version's a lot worse, but I'm not giving the arcade version.
Boing, boing. She's really good at jumping.
She is great at jumping.
She's not good at moving left or right, though, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, in this stream preview window, yeah, she is not very good at that talent. All right, what do you have? You have Lady T-Rex in the upper left corner. I got everything wrong. Let's see. So I need Trevor in the upper right. I just try to guess what, like, my secret Ku5ogrande game is guess the order of the names on the screen when the screen is unveiled.
You know,
It
there's
never goes well.
actually a really easy way to guess that. Look at the order of the names on the schedule.
Oh, I've got the strats now for y'all.
Everybody, I need you to spam emotes. What emotes? What types of emotes do we need?
I guess cameras, magical girls, high kicks. There's robots at some point. There's a lady with a sword. Jump kicking, ninjas with ninja stars. Let's go.
Okay. Oh, I like the magical girl suggestion there because there are a lot of those.
Yeah, it's gonna get us a lot of Athena, and that makes me happy.
Well, that makes me less happy now.
Oh, Athena's such a good game.
Yeah, when did you learn to spout propaganda, huh?
Just now.
Well,
I learned it for your channel.
thank you.
You keep having me back. Thank you.
Oh, this music's pretty good. So,
Oh, did you go?
yeah, we've
I
got
didn't even notice you going. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I did a countdown and everything. Oh my gosh, you kick people and then you spin and turn into Robo Girl. Ooh.
Yeah, the spin, so you can manually activate transforming into the superhero mode, but you really don't need to do it. Well, you do, but you don't need to do it on purpose. And the way you do that, and maybe some of our runners will figure it out, is you face the camera, because when you turn, it doesn't all the way turn around. You just need to, like, hit the button a little bit, and then Mo will face the screen, and then you can mash the attack button, and she'll transform at that point.
So, is she putting on a show? Like, what's the plot? I have no idea what's happening.
So this is a, it's like she's putting on a stage play in Japan of like an Ultraman style show. This is why there's a crowd. This is why there's photographers that try to take questionable photos.
Wow.
And it's all acts. And when she transforms, it plays cute music. It is all just like little gauntlet stages, and eventually bosses will show up in each stage.
Okay, like we've got the gold robot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And usually beat the boss and the level ends. These stages are pretty quick. They will get more challenging. I would not be surprised if somebody beat this video game.
Okay. Good to know. So, what console is this on again?
This is on the PC Engine, or, you know, the TurboGrafx 16, if you will, go with the American version, but this never came out in the States for some unknown reason.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to find Paper Mulberry. There we go.
As well, you'll see some graphical issues on screen, especially during the title screens and the intro to the stages. You'll see a lot of graphical issues. But having played it, you know, playing the game, all of the in-stage graphics function correctly, which was my biggest concern with this.
No.
And they do.
Whee! I love spinning around. It's so good. I just found out
great.
I'm an invasive species. Oh no.
Oh, is that why you're on that YouTube video of parasites?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, where did I invade? Oh, Uganda. Oh no. Not Uganda. And Pakistan. I'm just ravaging Pakistan and Uganda.
I guess you were a missionary, but...
Well, I mean, I didn't go there. Oh, and also Argentina, which I accidentally... No, I've seen Argentina. That's about it. I didn't actually go into Argentina. I accidentally went into Paraguay, though.
Okay.
Accident, okay? I crossed the wrong street, yeah. And then I was in Paraguay.
Oh, no!
Yeah.
Lupine is asking if players are allowed to continue. Yes, they are allowed to continue. I can't... This game is short, question mark, I guess you could... There are 12 stages, and we're in Act 4 already, but it is not... Getting through it is going to be a little bit more of a challenge than you would expect.
Oh, yeah. I don't understand these people in hoodies.
Like the guy doing the spin kicks?
Yeah, the weird gray hoodie.
Oh, the weird villain dudes. They're kind of like generic enemies, I guess.
Okay.
They don't seem to have a name. Like in the arcade version, there's a little intro where they're chasing some children away, but about it.
I do love the graphical issues, by the way, between the stages. At least the stages work just fine.
Yep.
As far as I can tell.
Yeah, they do. I've played this game on hardware. This is exactly as it's supposed to look for the most part.
I love it.
And I figured a game that has graphical glitches is just kind of right up my alley.
Yeah, I'm a fan of it. By the way, this game was made by Namco. Set in the stage of the Namco Theater, the game plays as an action side-scroller in which you progress across each stage, kicking the snot out of all the enemies you run across. By collecting the right power-up, you can transform into Wonder Momo for a limited time, who can perform ranged attacks with the hula hoop and is more powerful. So that's the benefit of changing into Wonder Momo.
There are some there's no nudity in this video game, is what I'll throw out there. But there are some questionable images sometimes, but not very nothing I wouldn't put on Twitch.
Okay, gotcha. Well, you know,
I'm not trying to get
PG-13.
Yeah.
You know, we've had some lewd imagery before. We had Tristan give out games before. I think you're gonna be fine.
We've had Tristan give out games before. That's yes, you have.
Yeah. We had the Flintstones. Yeah, Wilma swore at you if you brought her the wrong food.
Yeah, I keep seeing that. The text at the end is not super gross. It's basically Wonder Momo calling the developers of the game perverts. But my fiance translated a bunch of this, at least a little bit at the end, and the text is not as gross as you'd imagine at all.
Okay.
It's tame, but it's in Japanese, so.
So we just get to imagine what the text is.
Yes.
By the way, it looks like there are no continues in this. Is that correct?
There are absolutely unlimited continues, but if people want to use them less, that's fine by me.
Yeah, I see people going back to Act 1 in some of the earlier stages. Dragon getting a game over there.
So, yeah, after you get the game over, it says to continue, press run.
Yeah, I wonder if there's any advantage at all to going to the earlier stages. I don't imagine there is.
I'm giving them a heads up because I see the question in match chat of where's the run button. Well, there was a run button question mark. I said start. Start is the run button.
Yeah. Oh, I think. Oh, here's the deal, Glitchwitch. Because a lot of people think that it means the button to run as a character, whereas the TurboGrafx button is literally called run.
Yeah, on a TurboGrafx controller, the button is literally called run. Select is still select, and as Murdoch is pointing out, there's button 1 and button 2.
Oh, I love the splits attack. Blah, blah.
Oh, it's real good. Like, you can jump up in the air and do the split too. It's such a good attack. I told players if they beat my time, they can have a cookie.
Oh, yeah.
My time's about 40 minutes when I played it. I wasn't completely blind on it.
You're gonna give them cookies? Can I start playing? I want a cookie.
Yeah, load it up. Get a 5th screen up there, Brosengio. Let's go.
I don't think I have the focus or the mental ability to do that. It's just not happening.
Okay, well that's fine. You've had a long day, and I think you need food. 2 games ago, you were talking about how you haven't eaten today.
Oh, I just ate 2 sausages and some mashed potatoes.
What kind of sausage? What flavor?
Apple chicken, I believe.
Oh, those are okay. I'm not a big fan of apple things, but those are pretty good though.
You don't like apples?
Especially no. I'm
Do you
okay
like
with apples,
mulberries?
Not the plant. They're very invasive.
Wow. Wow, you can't just say that.
Oh gosh. I love those sausages. I know exactly the sausage you're talking about. Do you have an air fryer?
Exactly. We do have an air fryer.
Yeah, we got an air fryer. We put a bunch of those in there and cook them and like put it on a hot dog bun, and it is so good.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Goodness gracious. Everyone get an air fryer.
Yeah. So I'm trying to take a look to see if if this game was based off of anything, and it looks like it wasn't. It was just a game that Namco made, but eventually there was a webcomic series in 2012, an anime miniseries in 2014, and a sequel also that year in 2014.
Yeah, okay, so I wanted to talk about the sequel on your channel so I can start shouting again. The sequel came out, launched on like, oh god, it was like one of like the cell phone platforms, and then also had like an old Mac App Store launch or something. But it's gone from the internet now, and I cannot find it in a playable form at all, like at all. And yeah. I need to play this. Like, if anyone can find me a copy of the sequel, what is it called?
Let me see.
Typhoon, Wonder Momo Typhoon Booster.
Yeah.
Yeah, it came out on Android devices and Macintosh.
I mean, there's an Athena mobile-only game that came out as well, and I'm not actively looking for that. So if you do find it, give it to Glitchwitch instead.
Yeah, I'll take another Athena game too. Let's go. Load me up with all this trash.
I mean, Athena did have a second game on NES as well, Psycho Soldier.
I know. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know that one.
I've been playing the Commodore one a little bit. I was working on the 1cc of the arcade game.
Yeah, the music is so bad, especially in English for arcade.
I'm not a fan of the English track, but I love that Japanese track a lot.
Well, I love the English track because it sounds like it was recorded with a tin can by somebody who was just asked on the street to sing this song for them. And it's like, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's not good.
They did have newer versions. They were in random KOF games, and the newest Smash Brothers finally got a new version of the English Psycho Soldier song. So
you know, I haven't played Smash Brothers since those updates, even though I have the DLC. I purchased it back when I got Smash Bros, but I haven't played it, so I haven't had to listen to Athena's theme.
Well, it's back, and it's in Smash Brothers in English and Japanese, and it's in English in like a higher definition than a cassette tape for the first time.
Actually, I would say it's not even the quality of a cassette tape for arcade. It's more like, you know, it's hints of a cassette tape.
They found pieces of a cassette tape and told someone what was on it, and they sang it into a pencil eraser.
Oh, yeah. Or no. You remember those little devices that we had when we were like kids and teens that would record you, and then you hit a button and it would play it back, and you could like distort your voice? It was like one of those.
You're talking about a yak back?
Yeah, it was like a yak back. That seriously is Athena's quality on the original arcade.
I'm gonna find one of those and sing the Athena song into it and chase you around GDQ playing it.
You know,
that sounds like harassment.
Yeah, I think that's bannable. I mean, we'd have to ask Mike.
I'll get Mike in on it.
I mean, fun is banned, but that doesn't sound like fun. So it might
for
be
me.
allowed. Oh, if it's fun for you, then we can probably ban it. Yeah.
Yes, every stage does start with the Lionsgate logo. The noise is different in the arcade version. This one, you get that little silly, like, noise, and it's much more of a roar in the arcade one.
It just needs to meow. That's all you really need.
Yeah, I'm into it. Something that would
I like
be better.
Cats.
You like hats?
I like cats. No, hats are dumb. Who would ever wear a hat? No, cats.
Oh, cats are great. Yeah, I'm wonderful.
By the way, this match is pretty important. Only one person is going to be moving on from this match. The other three will be eliminated. So we definitely want to watch and see who is making quick progress.
Oh, yes. I would imagine someone's going to beat it. We're about, I don't know what our time's at. Let's see. Let me pull up the percentimeter. Let's see. We're at 15 minutes. We have people about halfway through the game, but I don't think they're going to beat it anytime soon.
Does it get really hard towards the end?
I'm going to go with yes. I never thought it was like really hard, but those flying things are real annoying until you learn how that you can jump higher if you hold up.
Okay.
And even still, they're bad. They're very bad.
Okay, I'm really trying to look out for the MGM logo, but I don't see any lions or tigers or bears or...
Momo's in it.
Wait, Momo is the cat?
No, Momo's the character in the game. She's in the MGM logo.
Well, where's
And she
the
kind of
logo?
like yawns. It's at the beginning of every single stage.
Well, I'm looking. I'm using my eyeballs. I don't see any logos.
I think you just got to use your eyeballs better. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm sorry that my eyeballs aren't working well enough for you.
It's okay. I forgive you.
Yeah, I'm gonna run around and chase you with a yak back.
Go look at Lady
Oh,
T-Rex.
there we go. Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, I get it.
And she kind of yawns, and it makes a really cute noise, and we're good.
I suppose that's a yawn.
So this game is also super special to me in some ways. There's another TurboGrafx game that is very near and dear to me that I played to death because it was such a brutal video game, and it's been in Ku5ogrande before, and now I can beat it without dying, and the uncontested speedrun world record holder. That's Bravo Man. Do you remember that game?
Which one?
Bravo Man,
Yes, I do.
the character that shouts "Bravo" every time he attacks.
Yeah.
So Bravo Man eventually had that cartoon that came out, and Wonder Momo is in that cartoon. So these characters have teamed up together.
Oh,
this is oh yes.
Aw. I love it.
This is why we need more Wonder Momo Bravo Man content on Ku5ogrande.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising, but pretty dang awesome. Yeah, from what I see, this essentially is a parody of the typical Ultraman-style superhero series, but uses a female protagonist, as you can tell here. But she definitely is, I would say, a late 80s female protagonist out of any of them. Like, progress is progress, but a little bit more progress could be good.
Oh, I think we had Lady Rex start over. I'm pretty confident there's unlimited continues. When I was playing it one of the times ages ago, I did have the game start from the beginning, and I wasn't sure if I just didn't hit the button or what happened, but if it's not unlimited, it's very generous.
Well, I actually really love, though, that the concept of this game isn't saving the world at all. It's just putting on a fun show for everybody by fighting and turning it into Wonder Momo.
Absolutely.
It's fun.
I have runners in chat saying that I am in no danger of giving cookies out. Someone has caught on to a little bit. Who said this? Lady Rex has said that there's some way to manually transform that I just can't figure out, and that's what I'm thinking. Eventually, players will figure out the transform, and I don't think it works automatically after a certain stage.
Uh-oh.
And it is important to transform because you deal so much more damage. I offered to give the manual to players because it's not in English.
So what's the key? How do you transform?
So when you turn around, your character will face forward as to the camera for a brief moment. Yes. And when you're facing the camera, just mash the attack button.
Ah, okay. So if you turn around and mash attack, you're probably going to activate it sometime.
Yeah, you'll start to spin at least, and you'll realize, oh, this is a... As well, your best possible attack usually is sitting in the middle of any given stage and facing the screen and ducking and attacking, which will do like the split attack on the ground, which hits to your left and right. And the robots will almost never hit you if you're not running around to the left or right, like the flying ones.
Yes.
So it makes stages extremely easy, but it is a strat that I do not expect anyone to catch on to.
The rough thing about this, by the way, that I think the players are having to face is that when they do manage to achieve the transformation, unfortunately, their life is already so low that they quickly die after that.
Oh, yes. Sometimes it's better to go back to early stages and do well and conserve your health, because the health upgrades do carry over, or not upgrades, but health restores do carry from level to level, so whatever your health is when you go into a level, you come back with it. And as well, your Wonder Meter works the same way. But you can transform with no energy if you like. Well, like a second worth of energy.
The music's
Big fan
pretty
of this
fun.
music.
This is enjoyable. So, per chat, apparently this is only 12 acts long. We are on Act 6 for many of the players. Lady T-Rex is a little bit behind. Not a big deal, though. Like, honestly, these earlier stages are definitely easier, so that I could see her getting through and getting caught back up.
Yeah, it's eventually these robots up top will stop respawning, and players are gonna have to figure out how to kill them quickly. Because what I'm seeing, most of the strategy that they're employing is ignore them, and that's a kind of a disastrous recipe if you're running around the screen.
Yeah.
And they are pretty easy to hit if you jump up in the air. But I understand firsthand how frustrating they.
Whoa. Sorry, I'm just taking a look through a little bit of the comic book series. I don't want to spoil too much of that in case people want to go check it out, but apparently she put on shows, wasn't actually a superhero, and then literally became one, and ended up... Did she team up with this person? No, she had a rival hero who was actually inspired by her.
That's the lady with the sword, right? Probably.
You mean,
There is a woman with a sword in this game that shows up as a boss multiple times, and I think that's who you're talking about.
Amazona? Or the popular idol named Akiho Mazo.
I could not tell you.
And then she's actually your mother.
What?
I don't know, it's anime. Doesn't have to make sense. It's anime.
Anime. Like, I'll drop the manual in chat. Like, it's a good manual, but the character I think you're talking about is in it. She's got a sword. She's hanging out next to Momo.
Yeah, I believe so. I believe it is her, and I believe she's your mother.
Okay.
Even though she looks the same age?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know what? It's all good, I guess. This manual is so good. It's in full color.
Okay.
Why are more instruction manuals not completely in color?
Wait, okay. Oh, so here's the deal. Apparently there was an original Momoko, which is what we're seeing right here, and then there's this faker who decided to put on shows, and then she actually did get Wonder Momo's powers, and then her mother, and then the mother of the original Momo, I don't know, or the other way.
Oh, this Wikipedia page is certainly a.
I don't know.
There's a lot of.
Who's
Momokos.
baby? There's a baby somewhere. Who's the baby?
There's a baby somewhere. That's quite a thing to shout.
Oh, apparently, when this came out as well, reviews were fairly popular. I'm seeing German publication like the game's large sprites. They're like, wow, it's got big people in it.
That's the TurboGrafx and PC Engine thing. Like, you saw China Warrior. You saw how proud they were of their large sprites.
Oh, yeah. They also like the soundtrack, special effects, alongside its simple and easy to understand gameplay. Yeah, like, that's exactly what Japan thought of the rest of the world. They're like, wow, people in the rest of the world hate difficult games. Let's make easy, colorful ones with giant sprites, and they're gonna love it. And this German publication is absolutely confirming that. We love Momo!
Well, that's fine, I guess.
We
can all love Momo.
Yeah. Yeah, so places generally enjoyed it. It looks like some of the ports didn't necessarily get... Like, this port obviously wasn't as loved as the arcade one, but still.
Yeah, Lady Rex is employing like the speedrun strat of sitting in the middle of the room and kicking everything as it gets near you, doing the split kicks.
Yeah. Well, actually, Karo Z has a good point. It's like a lot of places definitely thought about accessibility, but if it was in Europe or especially the UK, if the game was completable, they hated it. They just loved impossible video games. That's all they cared about.
Yeah. Hey, we've got a character in, or not a character, we've got a player in level 7. This is exciting.
Yeah! Kick those angels or whatever they are. I don't even know.
They're like Power Ranger putties, something, I don't know. You'll see the hula hoop show up when they transform. It is a very silly weapon because you throw it and it just kind of bounces around on its own whim. It's very strong when it hits things. It's also, and I don't know why this is a trend on the TurboGrafx, whenever you attack, you can only hit one thing with your attack. So if there's two sprites on top of each other, when you attack, you're only, oh no, never mind, I just got disproved by Third Tail. Usually you can only hit one thing at a time. That hula hoop will hit everything and just keep going, and it deals a ton of damage.
Yeah. Well, I'd say that usually enemies are, only close enough for you to hit one at a time.
Yeah, the robots start to get to a point where like you'll do a jump kick and hopefully take out 2 robots, but instead you just hit one of them.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. By the way, what is the trigger to complete a level?
Defeat the level's boss, or bosses.
Okay, a dragon just takes the boss down and moves on to Act 7.
This makes the player order very easy now.
Aha!
I'm gonna help. Here. Okay.
Yeah, Trevor Blade has definitely made the most progress so far, although Dragon is right behind. Lady T-Rex is moving on to Act 6, right along with Third Tail. Third Tail has been here for a little while. Lady T-Rex is, I think, getting her first look at this.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Lady Rex got here and then had a problem with continuing that a few players I've seen happen. Oh, we're in Act 8. Whoa, Trevor Blade making work.
Oh, baby, look at that beach.
We're not making anything.
I hope you get to fight a shark.
No, but I'm sorry. I just don't want to get your hopes up for fighting a shark.
I hope you're lying, but I'm actually going to double my hope now. Oh. Yeah, double hope for shark. Double hope for shark.
Have fun with that.
Shark. Shark. Gonna fight. Fighting sharks.
Okay, wait. So it might be 2 sharks in a guy's suit.
Maybe sharks. Oh my gosh.
Maybe these weird gray folk are sharks.
I love it.
All right. I've satisfied Rosencho's need for.
Yeah, everybody is a shark to me.
I am not getting worried someone might beat this game. Slightly getting worried someone might beat this game.
I don't know.
Trevor was on 6 a while, as most of the other players. Got through 7 real fast.
Oh, yeah. I love the Momo music. It's so good.
I'm really happy you like the music as much as I do. There's the girl!
Hey!
The rival.
Heck yeah! Kick the rival in the face!
She's not doing a great job of fighting back, but sometimes she gets away from you. But you can get real good at just kicking people in the face.
Remember, she's gonna be the mother of your like someone who's ripping you off, I guess. And also her rival, but she's also your rival. I don't know. This game makes no sense, okay?
It might be your mother, it might be your rival, it might be your mother's rival.
You don't even need a story when it comes to anime games. You don't even need an anime when it comes to anime games. You just need a girl.
I think you're setting some real low bars here for requirements to be what are we even defining? Are we defining anime or a game now?
Anime, but this is an anime game, even though there was no anime.
Yeah, I'm with it. This is definitely an anime game.
Yeah, this is an anime
show. I want to watch this show. I don't care.
But there's not a show. You need to go make it.
Oh, it's the Bravo Man show, right? There's a Bravo Man show out there that has Wonder Momo in it.
Yeah, there has to be.
I mean,
there was an anime miniseries in February 2014. So there you go. If you want to watch the anime miniseries,
I do. Thank you.
I'm curious. I hope it's as good as this game.
I can only hope.
It's on Crunchyroll. I don't have Crunchyroll. Put it on Netflix. Make it a Netflix original.
I mean, just have Justin get you a Crunchyroll. He seems to get all the food for you while you're streaming.
Wow.
There's no reason he cannot bring you a Crunchyroll.
Wow. Well, except that we don't have any.
Oh. Hey, I meant that in a good way, by the way. Justin is a valuable asset to your well-being.
I'm not gonna go around and say, yeah, Justin is a valuable asset. Yeah. Nah, Justin's amazing.
I haven't met him, but I'm gonna say yes.
He's playing some weird game where I think he's on a planet and he's a cat.
Is he?
What?
What?
Okay, maybe not that weird, but you're a cat on a planet. It's not Cat Planet.
I can't believe it's not Cat Planet. I just assumed everything is that game where the sun explodes in 30 minutes.
It's not VR chat either.
Second Life? Is that what's going on?
No, it's not even 3D.
Oh. Hey, we've got hey, there's a match happening in Third Tail. Got to level 7.
Oh yay! You know,
I am really happy with how close this race is.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Really happy. So my time was 40 minutes. And I really hope I get to buy someone a cookie, but I don't know if it's gonna happen.
Like, to beat the game, it was 40 minutes?
Yeah, for me at least.
You're really good at games.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you better be. Ow! My name's Glitchwitch. I kick your butt when it came to Liz's gauntlet.
I never said that out loud. You're saying it.
No, it sounded like you. It sounded like you. I think it was you.
The biggest nonsense with all of that, of like, I watched last Wednesday's matches, and they were good matches. Just like, why are these games so easy? What happened to the nightmare that we had to go through?
Wait, there were matches last Wednesday?
2 Wednesdays ago? It was the second week of matches.
Oh yeah, I saw those. Yeah, and they're like, wow, okay, let's go ahead and make some of these actually completable.
Yeah, just some of them were just like free. You just got to play the game for a brief moment. But don't worry. I submitted a bunch of states that are not nice.
Well, that's kind. Don't worry, I'm gonna do the same for you.
Good, because I heard my states are getting used for the people who lost the first week's matches, which is Bro Sencha.
What? Okay, I'm gonna make states that are double butts. Triple butts, okay? Freaking butt fusion. Bam.
Fusion.
An amalgamation of butts is coming your way.
I am... Am I ready for that much butt? I don't know.
Oh my gosh. I love this. I'm having so much fun. It's just good times chilling and watching anime girls jump around and kick each other.
It is a great time, and I'm happy I can share this with you and the rest of your chat, that people get to watch this game for an hour. Or, when people watch my stream, they can watch this game for about an hour too.
Yeah, we're just about at 35 minutes, by the way. I don't think anybody is going to beat the game in 40 minutes.
I mean, well, yeah, not in 40, but I think someone is going to get through this. There's only 4 stages left.
Oh, yeah, they are definitely pretty far into this already. Honestly, Lady T-Rex is still a little bit behind. She just needs to figure out how to, conserve health and stay alive long enough to get to the boss.
She's got the manual transform done, that's for sure.
She's got the ducking and kicking. I like that.
Yeah, she's learned to not run around so the robots basically don't hit you. And it looks like the helmet is blocking shots too, which is something I didn't know about.
Oh, that's nice. See, always wear your safety equipment.
Yeah.
Especially when you're a superhero, okay?
Oh, definitely. I think you're in the most danger if you are a superhero.
Yeah, you think that it would be the opposite. Superman, no, always the victim.
Definitely no helmet for Superman. That's his fault.
Yeah, I mean, everything in Superman is made of kryptonite for some reason. I don't know how everybody gets kryptonite.
Oh, they found it, I guess. I mean, it's like part of pieces of Krypton or something. Don't quote me. I'm not a comic nerd.
Oh, Lady T-Rex, no. Oh, yeah, there were... Well, no, in the Game Boy version of Superman, most things had kryptonite. In fact, there were mines in the water, and it had in parentheses in the manual with kryptonite inside. And it's like, okay, good to know there's kryptonite inside those mines. But the sharks, it said nothing about kryptonite.
People are just so ready for kryptonite.
It's just that sharks are as deadly as kryptonite. That's the thing. Speaking of sharks, where are the sharks?
I told you, all the people are sharks.
Even the one with the sword?
No, that's a lady.
I don't know. I
think the sharks are the people who shiftily walk around wearing the red masks.
Oh, the hoodies and the red masks.
Yeah, they're probably sharks in people outfits. Just to make you feel better.
I mean, yeah. I don't see a dorsal fin sticking out though. I'm a little concerned. I don't know. I'm a skeptic.
You're
we need to
right.
unmask these dudes / possible sharks.
Potential sharks ?
Yeah, it's like that one show from the 90s or early 2000s with the magician wearing the mask, and everybody just wanted to yank the mask off, but he always got away. He always did magic and got away with it, and then turns out he wasn't a shark. We all thought
Did
he
they
was.
eventually get the mask off?
Yeah. Took a crowbar.
I'm sorry, it wasn't a shark. Oh gosh. And it's weird because that show was called The Shark in the Mask.
It makes a lot more sense now.
Lady T-Rex commenting, "Wow, how did my plan work?" And I'm assuming the plan was stand still and kick the air. But
that's the way you play this game. You don't play it.
Yeah, I did not know that when I beat this game. So I'll go with that at least.
Don't you love video games where essentially in order to play it well, you have to do things counterintuitively?
Oh, I feel like that's just speedrunning in a nutshell.
Yeah. Lady T-Rex just taking a quick death so that she can start this stage over. I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, it's a solid plan. The hula hoop is what people are just, they were mostly just tossing it away when you can get a bunch of quick hits if you hit the enemies, the bosses with it. The hula hoop's going to be the real key to getting things down super fast and finding loops with enemies and hitting them.
I'm going to go ahead and say it. She would be better if her weapon were a shark. Okay.
Yeah, she was just swinging an entire shark around, this absolutely normal girl.
Well, yeah, just think about it. Kicking, they expect that. A weird sword, okay, that sword is kind of oddly shaped, but, it's a common weapon. A gun? whoa, they saw that coming. Nobody
Yeah.
sees a shark being tossed at you at 100 miles per hour. Okay, nobody
No,
expects that.
An
And-
incredibly fast shark.
Yeah, it's not only is it going to bite your head off, but your head's going to have a concussion.
Is that icing on the cake, or does that make it better?
I mean, icing on the cake does make it better, so yeah.
Oh, that is a great point. Now I want cake. Now I really want cake. What's your favorite cake?
Chocolate.
Oh, it's so basic.
You're basic.
I am not
Whatever.
basic.
Like,
Actually,
there are
I'm pretty
so
basic. It's cool.
Wow. There's so many ways to have good chocolate, though. Like, I mean, you've got the dark forest that has a little cherry chocolate. You've got German chocolate, which has coconut. I don't know why they don't have coconuts in Germany, but I'm not going to question it. You've got like fudge. You can literally put fudge in the middle of your chocolate cake. You've got. I don't think tiramisu has chocolate, but that's also really good. And tres leches definitely doesn't have chocolate, but that's really good as well. I'm going to go ahead and put them in the chocolate category, though, because they're like exceptions to the rule. They're as good as chocolate cake, but they don't have chocolate. Tiramisu has cocoa. There we go. Yeah, tiramisu, so good.
Y'all really are into this talk. I applaud your love of chocolate cake and chocolate things in general.
That reminds me, back when Essentia was young, I think she was a teenager. She went somewhere, they had cake, and then, they didn't know what it was, and it turns out it was tiramisu. She didn't sleep that night because she had, never had caffeine before. Why is she in a bath? Trevor Blade, stop bathing. Oh my gosh.
Stop bathing. Everyone just stop bathing.
Stop bathing, get back to fighting.
That is as worse as this game, the worst this game gets in terms of imagery. So, but hey, stage 9. Procenta's never gonna have me back on his channel again. All we've been doing is arguing the past year.
That's my favorite thing to do.
It has been a real pleasure.
Yeah. By the way, Mormons can totally eat chocolate. So don't worry, they still have that.
Thank goodness. I never told you my favorite cake, and that's probably cheesecake. I have a very simple answer, and that's it. Cheesecake is really good.
I had
I'm also
cheesecake
lactose
ruined for me
intolerant.
when I was younger, though.
Oh no.
Cheesecake is never as good as it used to be, unfortunately, because I ate a whole sort of cheesecake pie in 1 week all by myself, and that ruined it. For years, I couldn't even touch cheesecake. I can eat a tiny bit now. It's good. It's just that any more than a tiny bit, I feel sick. I can't.
That makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Don't do that to yourself. Treat Prosentia nice.
Yeah. Chocolate cheesecake luckily doesn't have that sort of flavor for me. So if it's chocolate cheesecake, I'm all for that.
I don't know if I've ever tried chocolate cheesecake.
It doesn't taste like cheesecake. It tastes like chocolate.
I'm gonna glance at my fiance, and then she's gonna find a way to get me chocolate cheesecake.
Break the cheesecake! Hey, Glitch Witch's fiance, I demand it. As the person who is going to destroy Glitch Witch in a future round on Liz's Gauntlet show, I demand chocolate cheesecake.
That's bold. I'm gonna hold you to that.
Okay.
Now you have to do well.
Yeah, I know, right?
Hey, Trevor, moving on to level 10. We might have a completion. And will I have to give a cookie away? No, I will not.
Nope, it's already past the 40-minute mark. No cookies.
We are free of giving cookies away.
Cheesecake makes Cadis ill. Oh, actually, I can't have as much dairy as I used to because, one, I'm an adult. I've got taste buds. I enjoy other things. And two, I think I'm lactose intolerant at this point. If I take lactate, I usually feel better. than if I don't, but I still don't feel completely 100%. You know?
Yeah, I feel you.
Ice cream, just a little bit of ice cream. Might also be the sugar, though. I don't try to have very much sugar compared to when I was young. I was like, sugar is my only food.
I also don't really indulge in a lot of sweets, and I say that having, in a moment of weakness, ordered a case of 60 Airheads and went through them in a weekend, and that was a bad plan. But I also think I'm lactose intolerant.
Do fruit gummies count as sweets?
I mean, I wouldn't call it fruit gummy. It's like a type of taffy.
Well, I'm asking for my own sake.
Oh, like if you're just eating a packet of like fruit gummies? Yeah, I would say so. Does it have sugar in it?
I mean, probably.
Lady Rex popping up from 3rd to 2nd.
What about granola bars?
Definitely not sweets. Definitely not.
Okay, so I do eat some sweets.
Okay.
They're not candy, they've got vitamins in it. Candy doesn't have vitamins.
Candy does have vitamins.
Actually, wait, yeah, Skittles has vitamins.
Who went to the hospital for eating too many Flintstone vitamins.
Wait, you did?
Yeah, I was a dumb kid.
Wait, how did you get sick? How many did you eat?
Like, 30, maybe 20? I don't know.
In one day?
In like 1 minute.
Well, that's shorter than a day. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Don't do that.
Yeah, I'm going to try my best not to eat as many Flintstone vitamins again, but...
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
so
for real,
happy.
They were so good. And I'll do it again. I'll not do it again.
I don't know. They taste very chalky.
Yeah, but I mean, it's been a long time since I've had any Flintstone vitamins. I think after a traumatizing experience where you get rushed to the hospital because you indulged in this sweet, sweet, delicious thing, it kind of ruins it for you.
I know that my mother, for some reason, I don't know if it was vitamin A. It had to be vitamin A. Apparently, she was getting a lot of it, and she turned orange when she was young. Yeah. Had to stop. Yeah, but she could see. Oh, she could see.
See for days.
Yeah, if anybody wants eagle eyesight, that's one way to do it, but you will turn orange. Actually, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't.
Yeah, don't. It's not a good trade.
Although beta-carotene is a much safer way.
My eyesight's all right. I think I'm okay. Don't ask about my glasses.
My eyesight's terrible. It's trash.
I'm very sorry about that.
Yeah, I love that. Oh my gosh. When I was in elementary school, like, I couldn't read the stuff on the blackboard, and so I asked if, like, we were gonna go get glasses, and I asked if I could sit in the front, and they wouldn't let me. They wouldn't let me sit in the front. They made me sit in the back where I had no idea what was going on, and guess what? You know, I know now that I had ADHD as well. I don't think I learned anything during that time.
I made this comment the other day. So I was streaming on Monday, and let me go further back. You know how you're in high school and they teach you all this basic math stuff and everything, and like you're like, I'm never gonna use this, and realistically you probably won't use it. I don't know. But,
whatever. We know about velocity and vectors now.
We do, apparently. So I'm streaming on Monday, and I'm just doing like, okay, viewer's choice, tell me whatever to play, and they give me one of those. They give me like a doctor something, like one of the edutainment games, and now all of a sudden, like, streaming is my job right now. And I'm having to solve math problems on stream. Suddenly, all of this knowledge of like, I needed to know, suddenly everything I learned in elementary school has become useful because I have to do basic math on stream, which is my job right now. So, finally, you know what? Your skills will come in handy in unexpected ways, maybe.
Everything's coming up, Twitch.
Okay, so quick shout out to the video game going on right now.
Yeah.
Lady T-Rex and Trevor Blade are on the same stage. We are in the final 10-ish minutes of the match. Yeah, about 10. So
This is
anything can change. We may have some last-minute lead changes.
Honestly,
And
it
even
seems like Lady T-Rex has figured out some great cheese, and that's really what's needed.
Yeah, really has. And I am at the, well, I'm using the entire seat, but I'm at the edge of my seat here in my chair while using the entire chair because I like to sit comfortably.
I don't know. I've been here for like 5 hours. I'm not on the edge of my seat.
That's all right. You got a good like butt groove going on in the chair at this point.
Butt groove. Yeah, it's okay. It's not the best butt groove, but it's okay.
You've had better butt grooves, is what you're saying.
Heck yeah. Oh, come on. I actually need to get a new office chair. This one is shedding.
This one's relatively new. I'm happy with it.
Well, congratulations, Miss. Oh, I've got a chair that's better than Brossencha's chair. Blah, blah, blah,
I never said it was better than Brossencha's
Well,
chair.
is it
I lived with the
shedding?
same- Is it shedding? No, my old one was.
Yeah, my current one is.
Oh, well, you should get a new chair.
They're expensive.
Oh.
And what do I do for full time? I'm a streamer. I don't have money.
Oh, don't worry. You'll teach. You'll teach again.
That's what you think. I have no idea if I'm going to be teaching this fall because they never tell you.
Yeah. Nah. I have high hopes. Oh my gosh, is Lady T-Rex going to beat level 10?
Possibly? Where's the boss?
Oh, that's not the end of the stage.
Lady T-Rex ran out of wonder.
That's okay.
Yeah,
All it
honestly.
takes is a bunch of kicks.
Yeah, I feel like I have a better chance of having a financially stable career being a streamer than being an adjunct instructor.
Well, what I'll say is this, is
Yeah.
that you are very personable, and you are a pleasure to watch, and I think you'll do well.
Well, thanks.
You're
You're
welcome.
I don't know which direction you're pushing me in, but thanks.
I guess take advice, apply to spot you want it.
Oh, okay.
Or not even advice. It wasn't advice. It was reassuring words. I'm good at that.
You're cool. Yeah,
Thank you.
everybody,
So,
we are
How do I do
cheaper and more used than most people on television. There you go. Yeah. Brossencha, cheaper than television. Probably cheesier too. Oh no. More robots. More anime than most television.
Percentage, why am I not allowed to add quotes?
Are you a mod?
I don't know.
You're
Looks like
not.
no.
Why are you not a mod?
I don't know. This is... I tried so hard to add a quote.
Well, you're a mod now.
I did it! I added my first quote!
Yay! You're a mod!
Hey, thank you. I feel honored.
Yay! Yeah, go ahead and put that crown away.
Okay. Where?
Okay.
I don't know what you want me to say there.
I don't know. I'm not really looking for anything specific.
Fair enough.
Except maybe you're the best.
Don't make me add that quote too.
Wow.
Just all this self-serving stuff I'm going to do with my mod chip. Thank you.
No, that's what you're supposed to say to me. Come on, get with the times.
Wait. Oh, I get it. Hold on. Brossencha, you're the best.
What?
I appreciate you and your channel.
Aw, cool.
Thank you for letting me put a video game out.
Anytime it's video game time.
Who is
Glitch
winning
Witch,
between-
you're the best. There.
Hey, thanks,
not-
Brossencha.
I'm
now
not-
we Predator handshake.
Wait, what?
The Predator handshake.
Which one's that?
It's like the two beefy arms that, you know.
Oh, I
handshake.
thought it might be the handshake where you sort of like tickle the other person's palm and make them feel grossed out.
Do
you
I
know
don't
that
think I
one?
remember that section of Predator. We might have seen a different movie.
I think that was the editors. The director's cut.
Oh, I think you were just watching a parody movie of some sort that I won't ask questions about.
Yeah, we'll call it a parody. Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Trevor, Blade, and Lady T-Rex are still on Act 10. Both of them trying to get through this, but Trevor has been here longer. Big question is, who is going to beat it first?
Yeah, basically, repeating Cadus, I would say Trevor got here first. That's probably the line of the winner. But I think someone might beat the stage. It's not an impossibility.
This music has not gotten old for me. I love it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Dragon knows how to manually transform, because we haven't heard the Wonder Momo music.
Yeah, I'm not sure Dragon does know that. Which, I mean, wait, I heard something sparkly sounding.
Yeah, it started to happen. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there we go. Wonder Momo.
Dun, 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 dun. It's probably out of sync with what you're playing on the stream right now, but it's all you get.
Yeah, well, we'll go ahead and just plug our ears for a little while.
Wow! Wow!
JK, we never plug our ears around here.
I mean, I'm wearing earbuds. It's like that.
I'm not gonna fix it in post. I can barely even work the clips.
There's no post work that goes into this.
No, well, there actually is. I have to make highlights and everything, but
you're really fast at that.
Yeah, I'm sorry I was so rude. Can you forgive
I forgive
me?
you.
Well,
just never
I never
be mean to me
asked
again.
for your forgiveness before you said I forgive you, but I'll take it anyway.
Fine, okay, that's fine too.
Yeah, okay.
Oh my gosh, we've got level 11.
Act 11, Lady T-Rex is in the lead, everybody.
Coming from 4th to 1st in the last 10 minutes.
I really like doing banter with you, okay? That's what this is called. This is called banter, friendly banter. Only friends do it, because...
We have excellent rapport.
Wait, someone wrote a report?
We did write a report. It was on transformation sequences and the music that it brings.
Oh, okay.
You did great. I mean, you kind of, didn't do any work, and I wrote all the papers.
Well, yeah, I thought it was on
person...
Mice and Men, that bunny. I was so sad about it.
Mice and Men was a good book. I like that book. I think it was a good book. I don't remember much about it, but I will say... Okay, no, I'm not going to get into when I stopped reading books in high school. That's a completely unrelated story, and we don't need to go down that road.
Yeah.
But Holden Caulfield's a terrible character.
Wait, who?
Gosh, what book is that? Catcher in the Rye? I hated that book.
Oh, I never read that.
Oh, it's probably good.
Here, it's the funny thing. I got a master's in English, and I never read Catcher in the Rye.
It's fine. I read every single book I was told to read in elementary school, middle school, grade school, high school, until they tried to make me read Catcher in the Rye, and I was so mad at how much I hated that book that I stopped reading the books that they gave you to read in high school, except for The Inferno. That's my favorite piece of literature.
Let me tell you one of my angriest moments about books and book reports, because in middle school I was like, I'm gonna read a John Grisham book because I'm a huge nerd. So I did, because my mom loved them, so I read one of them. I read 400 pages in a single day, and unfortunately I got deducted 10% because I took too long drawing a picture of one of the scenes.
That's really, really negative and bad. I don't like that. Tell them I disapprove.
Yeah, I'll go tell Mrs. Reese, the giant nerd.
Yeah, I think you should.
Yeah. It was actually a pretty good book. I liked it. I lost points because, like, I did the whole book report, but there was a section where I had to draw a picture. I was like, I hate drawing. I'm a terrible artist. I'll just go ahead and do it at the last minute. And I took like a minute or two after class started to wrap it up, and then I took it to the front. And yeah, 10% off because I was like 1 or 2 minutes late drawing the picture.
That's like cruel.
Well, yeah, go tell Mrs. Reese about that, huh?
I think we did that bit already.
Well, you can still tell her.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, nobody else is fighting for me. Come on, fight for the small guy. Actually, I'm over 6 feet, so whatever.
Everyone here will go to your 15-year high school reunion.
They actually canceled every high school reunion I've had.
Oh, wow.
Like,
I skipped my 10 and I can't wait for my like 15 or 20. I can't wait. I'm so hot now.
Well, you know what else is hot? The time, because the match is over. I feel like you're probably hotter than the time, though.
Probably.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
This match was so good.
This was a blast, and honestly, I didn't think anybody was going to pass Trevor, and then Lady T-Rex came and did it. I am shocked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm just trying to take it in.
Yeah, that was really, really good. Yeah, Lady T-Rex takes the victory. Trevor Blade second. I'm not sure about Dragon or the third tail, but unfortunately, only one person is moving on, Lady T-Rex.
Yeah. Dragon in third in fourth.
Aha! There we go. Let me go ahead and bring Lady T-Rex in. Hello. Oh, maybe not.
Nope. I mean...
Hello there! Nope. Whatever! Whatever! Do you not want to talk? Bye. Okay, I'm trying this time. Hello, Lady T-Rex!
There we go.
Oh my gosh. I was like,
Hello.
wow, you don't want to talk to us, huh?
Yeah, no, sorry.
So excited. You did so well. Also, by the way, there's only one more stage after 11. There's only 12 levels.
Yeah, I was going to be ending after...
Oh, you're cutting out occasionally.
Yeah, you're definitely cutting out.
Hold on a second.
Okay, yeah, no worries. Do push to talk or set the sensitivity a little bit higher. That will do the trick. But
yeah, let me try adjusting the sensitivity. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
I should be going. But yeah, holy cow, that game.
What did you think about it?
Those jumping orbs, those orbs. Why is it always the orbs?
Yeah.
You
the orbs with Kuso.
You did figure out the strategy of just sit in the middle and just do the split attack. That's fine.
I figured out the strategy that I decided to just dance in place until everything's dead.
I mean, it's a good... Michael Jackson did that in Moonwalker, you know? It's a good strategy.
Exactly.
Yeah, but did you enjoy the game? Was it in...
Aside from those orbs, it was actually a pretty fun game. Honestly,
okay.
If it wasn't for the fact that I actually just closed the emulator by accident, I probably would have actually tried.
You closed it on accident? I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I closed it on accident after the match, thankfully.
Ah, okay.
Actually, I did have a slight where I forgot to hit the start button, and so I had to go back to the first stage. I'm amazed I was able to make a comeback from that.
Yeah, honestly, I thought you might be out of it, but no, you found the cheese.
A few people didn't notice that run was start at first, which I tried to fix as quickly as possible. Yeah. So you weren't alone in having to restart the video game, but yeah, you really, like, once you had that restart and back in 1, I think everyone else was in like 8 or 10 or 8.
Go ahead, sorry.
I was gonna say, you just really rocketed past that at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it also took me a while to realize that that you had to like pressing the opposite direction once would cause you to face forward. So there were some times when my attacks were when my attack was the splits or was trying to transform. I had no idea why it was happening. I think it was around stage 6 or 7 I finally figured out why it was happening.
Yeah.
You did put in chat, I think, really early on. I think it was you.
I did mention the chat part early on. Like, there's some way to manually transform. I just haven't figured out how to get it consistent.
Yeah. And you definitely did manage to figure that out. It's a little bit of an odd system. You have to be looking at the camera and push attack, and I don't know.
The suit's invincibility against projectiles was a godsend, though.
Oh yeah.
It is so much easier once you've got the suit on, and you deal a lot more damage as well.
Agree. Yeah, I feel like just with this game in general, it's probably makes sense to me that, it was mostly a Japanese release, didn't come out over here. This is something that I don't think the American crowd would really have appreciated at the time, but it could do well now.
Yeah, probably.
It did well with our crowd on Ku5ogrande trademark.
Trademark copyright, hashtag.
I will encourage all of our runners and racers today. If you want to see an even more unpleasant version of this game, try to load up the arcade version. And those controls are merely suggestions.
Doesn't it have voice acting, though?
There is a little bit of voice acting. The early stage MGM, like, meow, is a little bit different. And the music is a little bit better.
The music was still pretty good, though.
I like the music. It was definitely enjoyable. Well, thank you so much, Lady T-Rex. Are you streaming anything these days? Anything that people should know about?
Actually, the Final Fantasy V 4-Job Fiesta is coming out, and I'm actually planning on streaming my run through the game, so...
Oh, sweet. Yeah,
that'll be fun.
I know that a lot of people are looking forward to that. I'm probably going to start and then fail to finish again.
Oh yeah, that was me the last couple of years.
That was me every year.
I think the only run I've ever finished was my first run ever, where I had 3 berserkers and a time mage, so that was fun against the sandworm.
Yeah, good luck with that. Oh my gosh. Okay, 4-Job Fiesta, go check out Lady T-Rex, and honestly, go check out all of the runners. The names that we've had up on the layouts are the names that people use on Twitch. So even if they don't stream too often, some of them stream a little bit less often, it still is good to support each other, make friends, and encourage each other along the way. Thank you so much, Lady T-Rex. Thank you, Glitchwitch, for this game. I think we're gonna go raid Power Up with Pride as they finish their marathon over there.
Heck yeah.
Do we have any raid message?
That was a textless game. Well, there was Japanese text, but I can't help with that.
I'm trying to think if there were other messages that we should use. I'm sure chat will remember something. Oh, yeah. As a reminder, everybody, we've got Epic Dumpster Bear 2 at Blind Race tomorrow night. I'm going to be playing in that over at the Big Bad Game of Thongs channel. Not Game of Thong? No. Thon. What else? Tuesday night. Don't make us bored. Please come up, laugh, have some fun. Thank you again to the subscribers, followers, and everybody who has just shared the love. And let's go. Always Bubsy. I don't want to yell about Bubsy.
Yeah, I don't want to yell about Bubsy either. Like, they're a precious group. Proud with Pride, you know. There's Valkyries. Nope. There's a bunny rabbit.
Let's do $10,000 hype because they're getting close to that. Bam. Come on.
I love it.
Get the hype. They're almost to a pretty big benchmark. Yeah. Everybody, I'll see you tomorrow if you come for Epic Dumpster Bear. And if not, that is fine. I will see you next time. Bye. Take care.
Bye.
Later.
Yeah.